Welcome to the 2024 NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. This evening in Tucson, Arizona, it's the regional final as the number 3 seed, the Mountaineers of West Virginia, are 2-0 and 1 win from Super Regionals. They get ready to take on the 4th seed, been to Super Regionals. The Super Regional format came about in 1999. Weatherholt in the air to center. Backing up a step is Verduzco. Now coming in, he'll make the catch. And the leadoff man gone on the West Virginia first. Way to Sauve. Back through the middle. Off the glove of a diving Crenshaw into center field. And the first base runner of the game is Sauve with a single.
As Grand Canyon's pitching goes, this will be a critical juncture these first couple of innings for Carter Young in the command.
Young with a walk to White, and so 2 aboard now. The pitch. Way outside, it gets to the screen. And 2 men will be in scoring position for West Virginia here in the first.
Well, even as a senior, you're still going to have some nerves here, especially.
The set and the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, left center field. Going back on it is Wilson. He's under it. He'll make the catch. Both runners tag. And scoring from second or third is Sauve. It's a sacrifice fly, and West Virginia takes a 1-0 lead.
And even you and I needed a second take to see if he caught it.
That one ripped into right field. It'll get down in front of Pelk. An RBI single for Hussey, and West Virginia cashes in 2. It's 2-0.
To cover those first 9 to get here, and now can't afford to fall behind by too much.
Ball 4, second walk of the first, and the inning continues for Brody Kresser. Transfer from Des Moines Area Community College in Iowa. The first pitch up and in, and it hit him, and now the bases are loaded. Well, this could not have started much worse for Young. The 0-1. Swinging a fly ball, left center. Verduzco over. And the center fielder will make the catch, and West Virginia leaves them loaded. But they score twice, and we head to the bottom of the first. Off the game on Friday night with a solo home run against Arizona, and that got Grand Canyon off and running. And he lines that one down the right field line. It's going to be extra bases. 1 hop against the fence. Tyler Wilson with a leadoff double here in the first. Really more known for his defense, but having his best offensive year. He lines that into right center field. It's going to get down, and it's going to split the gap. Coming home to score is Wilson. Verduzco a double, and Grand Canyon trails 2-1.
Well, what do we say? Rebuttals. Moves and counter moves. And
we all had Ataris. Here's the 1-1 now to Eddie Pelk. Line back through the middle. That's a base hit. Verduzco will make third. He was headed back to the bag smartly to avoid a double play. Weatherholt turned a double play on a very similar ball in the first inning last night. Grand Canyon trying to answer the 2 West Virginia put up in the top. Pitch. Inside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. Three and 2 the count. Nobody out. The pitch. Outside, ball 4. The game is tied. The first 5 have reached here in the first, and that is it for Hayden Cooper. 5th against Cincinnati when he lasted just 1 inning. Pitch in the air, left center field. Racing over is the left fielder White. He makes the catch. Tagging and coming home to score is Pelk. And it's 3-2. Is Skylar King okay is the question. Those 2 collided.
that was almost a serious collision.
Vice fly in game 1 today. And he swings and pops it up on the infield. The third baseman coming in and not able to make the play is Chumley. But the infield fly rule is in effect. So the batter is out and the runners will hold.
The getting up and sitting down and getting up.
Grounder to short. Weatherholt has it. Goes the short way for the force, and the inning is over. Grand Canyon sends 8 to the plate. 3 of them score.
Matching up in that regional. Those 2 teams remaining.
Well, lined into right center field. That's a base hit. King can really fly. He'll shut it down at first. The leadoff man aboard in the second for West Virginia. For the Wildcats, helped to get everyone's attention, and then a powerful 30 strikeout stolen base season. Grounded to second, gonna have to hurry as Crenshaw not in time. It's an error, and the first two have reached, and Weatherholt speed on display there. The 3-2. Swinging a liner back through the middle. It's a base hit. Coming around third is King. He will score, and the game is tied. Did Avidia throw his glove at the ball?
I think he did.
A lot of lower scoring games here, but not today. Liner into right field. That's a base hit. Weatherholt to third. He's going to slam on the brakes, and there's a whole bunch of runners in trouble. Out at second. Throw to third. He's safe. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-3 West Virginia. Now we'll actually see if he gets the RBI. 9 hits already in this one. The 1-2. Liner back through the middle. It's a base hit. Sauve will score. RBI single for Chumley. He's knocked in 2. The 2-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Could be 2. Crenshaw throws it into left field. Heading to third is Chumley. It's an error on the second baseman, Crenshaw. And the inning continues with runners at the corners and 1 out for West Virginia.
And West Virginia showing no signs of slowing up.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Now to swing over the top of that one. 2 outs.
You're going to have to find innings here. It was that narrative we had at the beginning of the day.
Runner takes off for second, and he bluffs throw. The 2 outs will let him take second base. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew him away with the fastball. And back-to-back strikeouts end the inning for Avidia.
One of their important weekend starters.
Bounce to first. Hussey on the second hop will underhand to Major covering for the first out. I mean, he has a chance to really settle this
evening.
Outside, ball 4, a 1-out walk. First base runner that Major is allowed. And now here's Verduzco, who doubled home a run in the first.
He gets really behind it. He can maintain plane, and that could be a weapon for him, especially first time around.
Swing and a miss. Verduzco down on strikes, 2 outs. First strikeout for Major. And I'll bring up Eddie. Upstairs, ball 4. Second walk issued by Major, and now the tying runs are aboard for Zach York.
Watch the tape like, nah, I wasn't close.
1-2. Swinging a high fly ball, deep right center field. Back to the warning track, and tracking it down is Lumsden right in front of the fence. And the inning is over.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, Randy Mazey, the head coach at West Virginia, and the 1-0. Ben Lumsden is lined up the alley in right center field. A big turn at first, but he'll hang on with a leadoff single.
That's well. You're putting up some big ones so far.
Randy Mazey has that grounded to third. The only play is going to be to first for Peyton. He looked at second, but he gets the out and one gone. The pitch. Wrapped on the ground to first, and diving stop by Crenshaw. Throw to first, not in time. Crenshaw may have saved a run, though, with his glove there. Has a chance to do some major damage for the Mountaineers here. The pitch, line down the right field line, racing over Pelkey will fall in front of him for a base hit, and then it gets by him and goes to the wall. Weatherholt being sent home. Here comes the relay, not made. It's a 2-run triple for Logan Sauve. Keep his legs underneath him. That's something to watch. Swing and a miss. Gets White on strikes for out number 2.
It's part of the pitch clock. Board, but something to watch when he eventually comes back out for his half of this inning.
Swing and a miss. Chumley down on strikes. 4th strikeout for Avidia. But West Virginia tacks on. The inside of it is wood. It's very cool. Swinging and skying one to left is Michael Diaz. Right there to make the play is White. One out here in the Grand Canyon third. They trail 7-3.
Balls in the gaps.
Pitch to Crenshaw, bunted to third. Gonna be a tough play for Chumley. Off balance throw, got him. Nice play by Reed Chumley. 2 outs. Peyton swings and skies it to left. White is there. And a 1-2-3 inning for Aiden Major. We head to the fourth here during this regional. See his 11th appearance of the year. Served into center by Hussey. Verduzco makes the catch, 1 out.
You talked about Major, too. And remember, that was the first inning. But what that man has done in 12 years at West Virginia.
Bouncer through the right side. It's a base hit for Barnett. A 1-out single. And that'll bring up Kresser.
I mean, what he's done to win it. But West Virginia now in a position as you get the walk to Brody Kresser. In a position with whatever happens and wherever this postseason run takes them. If it
the pitch. Liner fair over the head of a leaping Peyton into left field. The run's going to come home to score on the single by Lumsden, and it's 8-3. Number 9 hitter is singled and scored a run in 2 trips. He squares to bunt, bunts it in the air, and backpedaling to make the catch is Aaron for out number 2. It's without any further damage. The pitch. Weatherholt swings and skies it to left. Wilson over in foul ground. He makes the catch. And the
rain at the end. What a way to finish that one.
And Clemson wins their regional. That is the first time Clemson has won a regional since 20.
We wanted him in Arizona, couldn't get him.
On the ground to short. Weatherholt waits for it. 2 outs.
Defeated. Haven't seen many losses in that scenario. Neither the batted ball into the shin.
3-2. Down low, ball 4, and Wilson walks for the second time today. Yet to have a 2-out hit. Verduzco to center. Playable for King. He's got it in the inning. It is over. 2-out walk, a man left. We've played 4. West Virginia leads Grand Canyon 8. Football fans, baseball fans, right?
Yes.
Football fans, it's like, oh shoot, we lost. It's 1 of 17. And baseball fans, it's 1 of 62, and they're losing their mind. That was Tim after the Vanderbilt loss. You were like football.
Well, and I know his daughter, it was...
Sam White bats. Here in his second inning of work. Runner goes. Pitch line fair. Down the left field line. Into the corner. Sauvé on his way to third. He's going to be sent home. It's an RBI double for Sam White. And West Virginia stretches the lead to 6. It's 9. All told. Try and do that one, Vandy boy. Popped up. Left side. Barreras has it. And that's out number 1. Tonight. Hussey lines one to right. That'll get down for a base hit. White will come home to score. 10-3 Mountaineers.
Another left-handed hitter in the second inning against Arizona.
Ripped into right field. A base hit for Barnett. Hussey will stop at second. It's now 15 hits tonight for first pitch to Kresser, and he bunts it in the air. It's going to be playable for the pitcher who drops it. It's a fair ball. They'll get the force out at third for out number 2. No infield fly was called on that.
Thought it might have been advantage them.
The runners go with 2 outs, a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. It gives West Virginia hope if they are to advance, that it gives them a third option. See the numbers on Eddie Pelk, 8 for 11 in the regional, and draws another walk. The leadoff man's aboard here at 5th. Final, here's Zach York. Hit on the ground through the left side, a base hit. It's the first hit that Major's allowed. Pelk is going to take off for third. It's bobbled by King and left. And runners at the corners now with no... Swinging a liner into left field. That's a base hit. Coming home to score is Pelk. It's a 10-4 game.
For me, this is probably his last hitter.
Conversation just very complimentary on the way Grand Canyon plays. That could be two. The second for one. Weatherholt the first. That is a double play. And 2 outs as York moves to third. The 2-2. It hit him. Peyton reaches, and so the inning continues. Been trying to get them just a little bit closer. Big hole in the right side. Not holding Peyton, he'll get a huge lead, and he goes upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are now loaded. They go with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Estridge fired up as he gets Barreras, and the Lopes leave him loaded. And King adds to that batting average total with a leadoff single here in the 6th.
Dallas Baptist offense that erupted day 2.
Weatherholt to center field past the diving Barreras, a base hit, and the first 2 have reached for West Virginia in the 6th.
Just kind of gives you even more appreciation.
But he seems to be okay. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Somebody down on strikes, and a big first out here in the 6th.
Not out of it yet. You got to keep adding up. Keep that pedal down here.
The 0-2, swing and a miss. White frustrated as he chased one up and out of the zone. 2 outs. They sell out every game in Morgantown. It's one of the most popular sports teams in the state. Swing and a miss. Jameson's down on strikes. And Skagrud gets out of the jam.
Relievers. This is still another subplot of this West Virginia run. The limited nature of their staff coming in due to injuries.
Called strike 3. Wilson down on strikes to start the 6th.
Just a phenomenal job bringing in USC and UCLA and what.
Swing and miss for Dusko way out in front of that one. 2 outs.
This was nasty. Nasty breaking ball.
Trying to get back in this game. They have just 5 hits in the nightcap and only 2 since the first inning. Swing and miss. Pelk down on strikes, and Estridge has fanned all 4 that he's faced. It'll be tomorrow. Bouncer first and eats up York. He stays with him. Will underhand to the pitcher covering. Barnett retired to start the West Virginia 7th. Virginia at bay. They have a 6-run lead. Presser in the air to left. Wilson a late break and makes the sliding catch. 2 outs.
Always the toughest fly ball to judge for the nation for either of these teams here.
Bouncer to first. York has it. He will underhand to the pitcher covering in a 1-2-3 inning for Skagrud. It's time to stretch here in Tucson.
How come we didn't get that any up here?
The free ice water?
Yeah.
York to deep right center field. Back to the fence, and it is off the wall. York will amble into second with a leadoff double here in the Grand Canyon 7th. The pitch. He hits it in the air to left. Going back on it is King. He makes the catch. Out number 1. York has to hold at second. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball to left. King will give a little ground and make the catch for out number 2. Estridge gave up 7 of that regional. Be tomorrow. The 1-2. Slap fair inside the bag at third and into left field. York rumbling around third, heading to the plate. Here comes the throw. He is home. Skylar King guns down Zach York. Outs away from a trip to Super Regionals. Roller to the right side. King will be retired easily. Ooh, he's hustling down the line.
Right now by Kylie McDaniel to go 7th to the St. Louis Cardinals is J.J. Weatherholt.
Swinging a pop-up. Shallow left. Peyton going out. The third baseman in foul ground has it. Here's the 1-2. Sauvé to center field and deep. Going back on it for Dusko, slowing and just out of the warning track, makes the catch. And the inning is over. NCAA tournament. Remember, this format changed in 1998. This Geiselman pops it up. And there's the center fielder Jameson for out number 1. Being a consistent regional caliber team. It's the first time in 60 years as Barreras is going to end up out by a step. Oh, what a play by J.J. Weatherholt. 2 outs.
Defense, that's a big league quality play. Are you serious? Is Derek Jeter out here? Look at this from the outfield grass.
The arm strength. And, I mean, he got him by half a step. This is a very exciting moment for them if they hold on. The pitch. Wilson to center field. Jameson is there. And West Virginia is 3 outs away from Super Regionals. J.J. Weatherholt.
In the first inning, that's your fork in the road moment.
Bouncer to first. York waits for it. He will underhand award covering. Those are 2 big men at first. One, really proud of that team.
And sometimes it's opportunities to try and grow the program.
Harris throws out Chumley 2 outs.
In which you have to go through leaguers with the continuing lineage that see what Craig Wallace has built and trust him to help develop their kids.
1-2-3 inning, first ever Super Regional. The pitch on the ground to short. A nice Sunday hop for Weatherholt. 1 out. The Mountaineers are 2 outs away from Supers.
Chance to ask the players Thursday before this regional began.
Chopper over the mound. Going to be a tough play for Chumley. It's an infield hit for Pell. Eddie Pell, a tremendous tournament.
Offensively, the 3-run homer from Logan Sauvé.
York to deep right field, way back towards the Francona hitting center, and that's gone. Onto the roof of it, a 2-run homer for Zach York. Grand Canyon still alive. They trail 10-6.
Now that was a no-doubter, and the bat toss and dismount told you everything you need to know. Almost 400 feet, 101 on the exit velo. Splash landing on top of the Terry Francona hitting center. And Zach York, his 11th bomb of the season to make it 10-6. Look at where this one is, full extension. Oh yeah, see ya, get out of here, bat.
Get out of here, ball. Crushed. And now it's a 4-run game, and we'll have a pinch hitter. Elijah Burries will hit. First pitch. He hits it back through the middle. It's a base hit. Grand Canyon will not go away. And Randy Mazie is going to make another.
Outstanding player of the Tucson Regional. And Brady Grudley right here.
Base hit from Crenshaw. Now the time runs in the on-deck circle. Things are starting to get a little interesting.
Player, you can do it all, and he's been tasked with finding the finish line here for the Mountaineers.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Peyton down on strikes, and now West Virginia 1 out away from Supers. Runners will be on the move with 2 outs. The set. The 3-2. Strike 3. The Mountaineers are heading to Super Regionals. For the first time in school history, the West Virginia Mountaineers are a regional champion. An emotional Derek Clark, an excited J.J. Weatherholt, And West Virginia moves on to take on the winner of tomorrow night's game between North Carolina and LSU.
It was billed as the region of death with the 4 seeds that were selected by the committee. We asked all 4 of these coaches if there